and welcome to PlumeriaPlay. Today we are going to be doing a build in The Sims, except we are going to be randomizing every room for a different Taylor Swift era. I just went to the Eras tour this past Sunday in New Orleans, if you couldn't tell by my merch, and Taylor Swift just inspires me, so I thought it would be fun to do a little build dedicated to her and her music that means a lot to me. Before we hop into the build, I feel like I should also mention Grim. This is actually his second video that he's been hanging out with, but he is from the Sim shop, and quite frankly, I love him. Oh, also, hello, Apollo. But he is our newest plushie addition, and he's got a freezer bunny friend on the way because the Sim shop did restock. I'm not trying to tell you to go shop it, but if you're interested, just so you know. Also, I guess Apollo's gonna be in my lap today, so you may see his tail. Here's an up close of the Grim Reaper if you were interested. He's pretty cute, like I said. I really like this little freezer bunny detail he has right here. I mean, it's a plushie, and it's a $30 plushie at that, so like, you know, if you don't need a plushie, don't get it. But if you collect like I do, then it's a fun little item. But with all that out of the way, let's hop into our Taylor Swift inspired build. So I actually did go ahead and put an exterior together, and it's modeled after the Folklore cabin that she uses in her tour. You can kind of see over here the asymmetrical look, and that is kind of the vibes of the cabin. I'll put a picture on the screen now so you can see the general aesthetic of what we were going for. And while Taylor Swift's version of the cabin is very cute, it's not exactly a functional house build, so we did have to extend the cabin out a little bit to make it more house functional, but we've already got a little floor plan together. We're gonna have a living room, a hallway slash transitional space, kitchen, a dining room, a bedroom, a bathroom, a bedroom, a bathroom. So we've got several rooms to furnish, and we've got a wheel with all the different eras on it. So I say let's go ahead and spin for our first room, which is gonna be our living room, and we are just gonna make that room try to feel as much like the album as we can, keeping in mind that what the album feels like for me might be different for you. So we're gonna try to get it as close as possible, and it looks like we're getting Tortured Poets Department. Okay, perfect. Tortured Poets Department is actually the theme that I dressed for the tour, so that feels extra perfect right now. Now, Tortured Poets is very black and white and poetic and book adjacent and very like writer adjacent, like also kind of insane asylum. Ooh, there's a lot of different ways we could take this. This is a cabin too, so it might be nice to bring in some wood tones here on the floor. I'm trying to see if I find a wallpaper that feels Tortured Poets, and this one kind of does. Oh, I feel like that could work actually. We have to get a desk and a typewriter in here because that's a big theme of the album. Maybe this one from Horse Ranch, and then we have to get this one from Cottage Living. We have to get this little journal here over on the desk, and luckily I think we got a ton of new swatches, so we can even get the black variant of it. These books from the book note kit also feel perfect and very Tortured Poets aesthetic. Well, if we're using the book note kit, maybe we get some bookshelves on this whole wall over here. I know this is supposed to be a living room, but I mean, if we could build in a really cool desk space, I feel like that feels more like the album. We're gonna keep that journal, but we're gonna put it somewhere else. I really want to use the alien saucer because she has a lyric that says, "Did you really beam me up like an alien beam?" And honestly, The Sims and aliens really go together quite well, so I feel like I have to try to do it. Maybe something like this for the wall decor. It looks like it could maybe be a lyric or something. And now we actually need to think about the living room portion of this build. Oh, though I do need a desk chair, don't I? Baby steps, baby steps. I'm going all over the place. I was trying to find a chair that looks like the one in the music video, but I gotta tell you, this chair is a little uninspiring. Maybe we'll just do this. It has like the classic look of Tortured Poets. I think the glow bar could be a fun addition. They had a Tortured Poets Department pop-up shop, and in that there was a lot of globe references, so I think this is kind of a fun nod to that. But this is the pop-up shop, so you can kind of get the idea of the aesthetic. But here's the globe right here, and I think it might be fun to do a table kind of like this. I do feel like we could maybe bring in some of the like insane asylum references with the stark white couch. This is a get to work couch. We'll go with a nice classic table right here. I think it could be fun to use one of these TVs. I just feel like Tortured Poets department's very like classic and old. So it's fun to try to bring in some of those elements. And I grabbed this black circle table from Horse Ranch, and then that's where we're gonna do our little table clutter like they had in the pop-up library. I'm seeing like a notebook, some quills it looks like, maybe a little picture. We'll do it kind of like that. We don't have a quill, I don't think. So this, oh wait, this is a quill. Oh my gosh, I was about to miss it. Scratch that, I have a quill and that's a billion times better. Wow, it's so cute. I do think we need more books. I feel like that's very Tortured Poet to have a lot of books and whatnot. So maybe we'll do a few of these. We'll do them all black and white too to stick with the Tortured Poets department theme. Sticking with our semi-insane asylum theme, we'll get this curtain. Maybe this bookshelf to go right here. And I love the ladder. I am gonna clutter this up, but we're gonna keep it in the black, white, gray range. I feel like we have to. Taylor Swift does love her cat, so we could put a few of those in there just as a little nod. Oh, that's so cute. And then we have a little extra notepad and pen set right here just in case you need to jot down any quick notes while you're reading a book. This is also going to be doubling as our entryway space, so I am going to add in this cute little classic mirror. Oh, maybe the degrees. I just feel like Tortured Poets is kind of a literary masterpiece, so Taylor Swift deserves all her degrees. I think the fluffy city living rug would be perfect for in here. And this is going to be our Tortured Poets department space all done. I actually love the way this one turned out. It is very monotone, but that is very Tortured Poets. We do still have the warmth from the floor, so I think that's pretty nice. But I say it now, why don't we go ahead and move into our kitchen space? So spinning for that kitchen space, I don't really know what to hope for this, but I guess we'll see what we get. A lover kitchen? Wait, that's kind of fun. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it though, we should paint the ceilings. I think for Tortured Poets, we'll paint the ceiling white to kind of go for the Insane Asylum version. And I did have them all painted brown because I did upload this as a shell, but there is a new roof paint. I don't know what it's under, but it looks like cotton candy and it's perfect for the lover era. It is from Horse Ranch. That took me an aggressively long time to find that. But is that not perfect for Lover? I think it is. Now, to me, Lover reads a little more pink, but Lover is more of like a pink, yellow, blue pastel. Lover feels like cotton candy is a good way that I like to describe it. Also, I'm sorry if you hear Apollo. He is currently playing on his cat tree. But I think we go for mainly a pink tile in here. So what if we do a pink tile and then maybe a cute little yellow cabinet? And then I'm thinking we do baby blue appliances to bring in the blue color. Oh, I even like this one. It has a little bit of the yellow on there too. I think we come back in with a pink tile, but I'm kind of thinking this one from the Bistro kit because it's got a little bit of the yellow touches in there as well. And what if we brought in some more blue by doing blue upper cabinets? I want to get these curtains from high school years, but we're going to just place it 3 times and size it down twice. It's got the perfect Lover colors, and honestly, like that boho vibe is a semi-Lover aesthetic if you ask me. We have to add hearts in here. What if we do this one? It's got the yellow and the blue. We can hang that right here, and then maybe get this little wooden sign one that we can put over here. I think that's perfect. How about a little waffle maker, because you can make heart-shaped waffles with that? I want to grab the champagne bucket as well because it's got a little heart on the bottle. We'll leave these 2 cabinets open for cooking, and then maybe a little rug of some sort. Oh, the little heart rug. Wait, I didn't even think about that. That was not what I set out to find, but I feel like I can't not put that in here now. We could size it up and just use it as like a runner. And I think with that, that is going to be our Lover kitchen all done. Let's go ahead and spin for our dining room next. I'm hoping for maybe Speak Now because I think it would play off of the pink well, but it looks like we've got Midnights. Okay, I can vibe with that. I love the Midnights album. Midnights is the album she released before Tortured Poets department, so it is one of her newer albums, but it is a lot of fun, a really good listen. I think the goal for this one is just to make it feel like nighttime. Oh, or we could do like that. Maybe we bring this floor back in here. And then this version from Horse Ranch has one that feels more like a night sky. It's got the little stars on it. I kind of want to do one wall a little more plain. Maybe this one over here, because from Love Struck, they have this little star item that we can place everywhere. It is gonna go over the window, but I think I'm okay with that. So we'll have the moon wallpaper and then the pretty night sky over here. They do also have a roof version I would like to acknowledge. However, if you actually want to play in this house, it doesn't go away. So you'll just always have stars. Although maybe we do it. That does look really nice though. Ooh, okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna decorate without those and then we'll come back and add them at the very end. This is gonna be next to impossible. And let's be really honest, I don't think many of you are gonna seriously play in this house anyways, so if it's not perfectly functional, it'll be fine. But I think while we're sorted by Love Struck, we'll get this really dark blue fluffy rug from there. Is it way too much to get this dining room table? Because I really want to. It's got little stars on it. I feel like the point of this build is to be over the top, so I will be over the top and it's gonna be fun. Then maybe we'll do this little chair. I wish we had a chandelier that looked like stars. Wait, we could just do it right down the middle over the table. This one does at least disappear when you're zoomed in. I'm just searching for the word star and this plant came up, but only because it has the word starter in it. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I do think maybe we put something like this. Oh, they have a little backdrop. That's so over the top. It is giving midnights though. Okay, let's do that instead of these, because that can act as the curtain over here. They do have these little gold star string lights and I feel like I have to put those around as well. Although I guess midnights is more silver than gold, isn't it? I wonder if these, ooh, those don't have another swatch. It's gold or nothing. I think I would rather have them and just let them be a little gold than not have them at all. I feel like stars can come off either silver or gold, so I think either way is fine. Grabbing these curtains because those little draperies look like little stars to me and I like the little added white touch. I have not the first clue what to put on top of this table. Nothing is really overly screaming midnights to me, although I do feel like we have to get a little clock over here. The clock would only be better if it was actually struck at midnight. That would be so nice. I'm not really seeing anything that overly screams midnight to me, so I'm gonna just put a little flower vase on the table, but let me know if you might have put something different there. And now I'm gonna get those ceiling lights. I am gonna size them up just so we have to place less of them, and I kind of like the idea of them being a little bit bigger. And I think that might be our starry midnights room all done. I think that's a really fun room. It's very midnights, like over the top midnights, I think, but I kind of love it. But let's keep on this side of the house and we'll come and do this little bathroom space next. For that bathroom space, we are going to be doing Speak Now. Okay, I was really hoping we'd maybe get Speak Now for the kids room, which is next, but we'll make it work. I'll tell you something that we do severely lack in this game is purple tile, and Speak Now is a very, very purple. It's Taylor Swift's third album, and it was the album that made me a fan when I was a little kid. I remember having the Speak Now album on CD, and that was back before streaming and stuff was really a thing. So I had that, and I listened to it all the time in the car. As far as tile goes, our only option is really this Love Struck one for the floor. Not my favorite, but I do think it works. Now, what does not work is what would go with it. So I think we'll have to paint instead of doing a tile, but I do kind of like the idea of this little flower wallpaper. It feels very Speak Now. Speak Now is one of her older albums, so it's very cute and youthful. I know there's not a purple toilet. I don't think there's a purple tub or shower, and the only purple sink we really have is this kind of pastel one, but I think we can make the little pastel one work. They do have this really cute little mirror with the pink flowers on it. I think that feels very Speak Now. For toilets, we're just gonna have to get a normal toilet. That's the only thing about getting a bathroom as one of the rooms, is it really limits your options. This one does at least have a purple curtain. Now the tub is pink, but I don't even know if that's necessarily the best option. Maybe we could make our own shower. Maybe there's a purple divider. Oh, maybe like this one. We could size that down. I'm gonna do like the Moschino trick, size it down and raise raise it up and then we could have it like that. That's kind of fun. We can get a cute little purple medicine cabinet above the toilet. We can get both shades of purple robes right over here. How about a nice purple towel over by the shower? Oh, and then for rugs, we can stick with the little flower theme and do a flower rug here on the floor. And a lot of people dress up with butterflies when they use the Speak Now era, so we are going to include that little picture right here. But with that being said, that is our Speak Now bathroom all finished. I think this one turned out really pretty and really cute. So let's move on to our kids' bedroom. For the kids' room, it looks like we're gonna be getting Evermore. Okay, not what I would have picked for a kids' room, but a beautiful, beautiful album. Evermore is one of her albums that she released during COVID, and I feel like it got a lot of people into Taylor Swift, and honestly, the album is very special to me. I'm definitely a Folklore Evermore girly. I love all of Taylor Swift's stuff for the most part, but those are my favorite ones. But it's very woodsy, very like oranges and browns, so I feel like this little playhouse is perfect. Evermore, if I had to describe it, feels like fall to me. I don't know how you really encompass that in a build, but we're sure gonna try. I'm placing down these cute little bear chairs. I think maybe we'll get a little bookshelf next to them. I think maybe, I was thinking more orange, but I think we need to stick more in the brown range. Oh, what if we got this and sized it up? That might work. This might end up being a toddler room because this is the best bed I've seen for the Evermore album. We are pivoting at turning this into a toddler's room. So let's get some cute little blocks. We can grab this right above the bear chair for the reading. We'll grab a little potty chair to slip in right by the dresser. I'm thinking something a little more whimsical like this for the wallpaper, and that brings in a little bit more of that orangey tone that I talked about for Evermore. And honestly, like that wallpaper is just so cute. How could you not use that? I'm gonna grab a little blarfy right here. I'm scooting the potty chair over, but it should still work there. I'm kind of thinking I want to try to use these little mountain shelves. I think that's very cute. And then for our lamp, we're gonna grab this cute little fox lamp to go with the theme of the room. I think for artwork, we're gonna get this picture and size it up. I love that little cabin image. It feels very Evermore to me. I say, how about over here we get a little changing table, and I believe that is gonna be our Evermore toddler room all done. I actually think it turned out cute. It's not what I would have chosen for this room, but I do like that it pushed me out of my comfort zone a little bit. But let's hop to our master bathroom now and spin for that one. For the master bathroom, it looks like we're going to be getting Red. Okay. Red is her fourth album, and the color theme is a lot like it sounds. So just for the sake of it not hurting our eyes, I am gonna at least break it up with a different floor that has a mostly red pattern, but is not all red. We do have red cottage living sinks. I don't want it to be the main mirror, but I do feel like I have to sneak this cat mirror in somewhere, so I'm gonna set it over there for now. Those mirrors can be the main mirror. I don't really care for our shower and tub options. Maybe this one's best. It has a red bottom, but it's not overly red. And we have a toddler, so we do need a bathtub. Let's keep our cat mirror in here. We'll put it above the bathtub. We can grab a nice little red robe next to that, as well as maybe a little set of towels. We could even grab this little cabinet. It's got some red towels on the bottom. Don't know if your Sims can walk past that. I think they can. Honestly, who's playing in this? This house is ridiculous. I think we have to sneak in the red lips, so I think I'll put a little neon sign right there. Maybe we could do a couple, because the pink hearts are kind of giving red as well. We could put those like elsewhere though. Red does still have a lot of cute love songs in it, but this is our red bathroom complete, and oh, it is a red bathroom indeed. And last but not least, let's move on to our primary bedroom. Spinning for that one, Folklore. Okay, Folklore is fun. Folklore is the first of her COVID albums, and it's more gray and creamy, where Evermore is more browns and orange. So I think what we can do is stick with this floor again. There's a forest wallpaper that I feel like we have to use. It almost feels like a requirement. It looks a lot like the album cover. This one, I don't see a way in which this is not used. But Folklore is much more cozy. At least for me, that's how it feels. I think think it was intended to be a very cozy album because, you know, everything in the world was so crazy. So maybe we get a nice little fireplace. Although maybe the less modern one from Horse Ranch is better. I feel like this room is calling for a fluffy rug. I just don't know which fluffy rug I want to do. I'm thinking the book nook kit. We'll double those up right there. And then we need a cozy bed. I do feel like it's got to be like a light brown to gray. That's kind of the scale that we're looking for. Maybe we go with this one. It is a little modern, but it is like the right color scheme. It's very cozy. I think we have to get a piano in here. Honestly, the fact that we don't have any musical instruments in this house so far is a shame. That was a huge oversight on my part. I feel like this room also needs to be very planty. We need to get some hanging plants in here. We maybe need some on top of the piano. I have to get this. Honestly, I probably should have gotten this in the toddler room, although the light is glitched if I raise it up and put it on. Okay, maybe we can do it in the corner. I wanted to raise it up, but it might not be in the cards. I think that's so cute. That might have gone better in Evermore. However, I feel like I can't miss the opportunity to use it now. So we shall. We've got our piano covered in books and plants. I do think we need to get some nice breezy curtains. I say we get this cute little dresser, maybe a nice mirror. We can grab these for up top. Oh, even a little cow plant. I mean, that has nothing to do with the album, but isn't it cute? Sometimes being cute's more important. We do need to grab like a microphone and a guitar. This album is known for being very acoustic. So while it's not inherently the only one in which she plays the piano and the guitar, I do feel like it's one of her more instrument-based albums. So I think it's a good opportunity to use the instruments in here. Plus, I kind of forgot in the other room, but here's her little performance corner with all her little books and plants. I think for photos, we're gonna grab some of these. A lot of the songs in Folklore tell other people's stories. It feels a little more old-timey, so I think these are kind of perfect. And then just to really throw it all together, we're gonna get a disco ball. This is for the song Mirror Ball, just another word for disco ball, really. And I feel like I can't not include one. But that being said, that is our Every Room is a Different Taylor Swift album house complete. I think this is so fun. I actually really enjoy the way that this turned out. It's not as chaotic as it could have been, but let me guys know how you think I did in the comments below. I promise I won't keep going on and on about Taylor Swift. This is my last and final video just going gaga about it. But after the tour, I just had this on my mind. So I was like, okay, well, we have to do the build now. Also, happy Life and Death release day and happy Halloween if you celebrate. We are gonna be on Twitch today at 1 p.m. Central doing a fun little Halloween stream. I'll be dressed up as a fairy and we are gonna be playing with all of the Life and Death stuff. So we'll get to look at all aspects of the gameplay. If you wanna come hang out and see or chat about the new pack or anything else, I'll have that linked in the description below. If you made it this far into the video, comment a heart hand emoji because that is a very Taylor Swift thing. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day and I will see you in the next one. Bye!